Yo, 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 good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Sunday. Dude, we're streaming on Sundays now. You excited? I'm excited. Hey, let's talk about what we're going to do today. It's not going to be anything special, but we're going to change up the times because I'm a little bit late. Excuse me. I came out of nowhere. Nightbot. Okay, so let's, yes, but we need to switch the times. So let's do, what's that, 10:30 to 11:30. We'll do, help, 11:30. My brain just fried there, man. There, and then 12:30 to 1:30, okay? And I do want to start off the day trying to make sure we get a few more dailies in. But let's go ahead and as the crew rolls in, let's just start off with a quick Wordle, yeah? What's up, Emily Ching? You're new. Hello. Can barely be here since I'm watching Wisco. What is Wisco? I gotta Google that. I'm so curious. I got nothing. It just says Wisconsin Cooperative. In which case, you know, enjoy King. Anyways, let's do Austria. Nailed it. What are the 8 neighbors of Austria? We got Switzerland. We've got Italy. We've got Slovenia. We got Slovakia. We got Hungary. We got, is this Liechtenstein or Luxembourg? Liechtenstein. And Germany. And Czech. Nailed it. What's the capital for Austria? Vienna. What's the flag of Austria? It's red. Which of these facts is true about Austria? Is a monarchy? Maybe. Member of the Commonwealth? No. Railroad size? I have no idea. That one's never actually come up. That might be a false flag. Observes daylight savings time. I think it's, yeah. Okay. Oh, frick. Go back. The famous dessert Sachertorti is a type of, ooh, it's got to be an apple strudel. Chocolate cake. Oh, you got me there. For centuries, Austria formed the core of the vast European empire ruled by the Habsburgs. That's definitely it. I don't know what that is, but that just screamed Austrian to me. And what is that? Hofburg Palace. Dude, I'm on a roll today. I am on a roll today. What is the emblem? Oh, it's that. It's like, none of these really make sense. And they speak German. That's right, they speak German. I actually had a boss from Austria and it blew my, it was, his German was a little bit different. Anyways, they speak German and I was assuming they were going to speak English, but I'm going to say actually Turkish. Yeah, okay. And we'll skip that. What's the GDP? It's got to be something like this. 40 to 60K. Okay. Among Austria and its neighbors, which has the highest GDP per capita? Switzerland. Switzerland's 100,000. Well done, Switzerland. What's the estimated population? 5 to 8? 8 million. Okay, 9 million. Alrighty. Well, with that being said, which one's larger? Austria. Wonderful. Okay, let's play some games. We got the bug fixed. My need to do a trivia, that's the word. So let's get ready to rumble. Let's do this Caucasia 3 team. Start off. Wisco is short for what if civilians started over. Gotcha. Hi, Corgi. How's your Sunday today? I'm actually pretty tired. And it's not because my problem is I worked out really late and then didn't drink any water. And I woke up and was like, I am very dehydrated, so I'm a little tired. So you'll see me going to the drinking water well pretty frequently. But otherwise, I'm doing fine. I also started rewatching Attack on Titan last night. And I forgot how amazing some episodes can be mixed in with like, they have like a great speech. Like the dialogue goes on so long. Like they'll have a great speech and be like, that's a great speech. And then they'll continue it. Like they'll hit this natural end and be like, good speech. And then they'll continue it for like another 10 minutes. I'm like, brother, just get back to the Titans. Freaking A. But oh my gosh, I don't think any show captures like the dread of like fighting something that like can't be beaten. Like you know, like the first scene is like this guy's like he's got to help either a woman escape from under a house, pull the children back, and he's like, no, there's more than 2 options, there's 3 options, and he goes to run to fight the Titan and sees it and it's like immediately turns back and like, yeah, that's a pretty like human response. I feel like there would be people, you know, I feel like it's the only thing in definitely anime, but you know, one of the rare things in TV where it just kind of like shows I feel what you would feel like would be natural human emotions to fighting. Makes it very raw, makes it feel like there's stakes. I feel like JKK does that pretty well too. Yeah. The Shibuya incident, absolutely. But everything outside of that, no. The Shibuya incident arc is like, yeah, there are stakes. This is dread. But like, none of the characters like really feel like hopeless, right? Like none of them actually like give up. Like they do for like a minute, but like in Attack on Titan, they like full give up and just let themselves die. Yo, I'm trying to win in Bulgaria. Dummy Nation, any tips? Go for Armenia. Go for Georgia, Armenia, and Azerbaijan. And then wait for Iran to fall. No, then after that, you could probably save up and go after the stands. But don't try and fight in Europe. That would be my advice. Ooh, who full sent? Lithuania. Ooh. All right, boys, let's try and focus on fighting white. Red is not really our concern right now. Let's try and buff up Jay for the time being. Jay and Chill, if you guys can work on this guy, we can get you some troops here. Actually, we might... No, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Our brother in Christ, who is this? Kashu, can you go fight Joe? Can you get involved in the fight? We have 51% of the board. We just need more fighters. We need more shooters. What's up, Kraft? How are you? New season of Invincible Season 4 is coming out this week. At the same time, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is coming out. Life is good. I am hopeful for Invincible. I think they learned their lesson about season 2 being so bad. Because like season 3 was pretty good, right? But I don't know. The 2-year break or whatever they took in between season 1 and season 2 really killed a lot of momentum. Season 2 was hella slow. Yeah, it really killed so much momentum that show had. I feel like it's still like needing to prove itself a little bit. Have you watched Code Geass? No, I haven't heard of that one. Oh, big full send. Well done, boys. That's huge for us. That works out so well. Now we have a lot of people who can either enter the fight or jump in. I mean, good job, Koshu, jumping in here. Who's this? Furry, good job. Way to continue the fight, boys. I mean, you just got to push through this one guy, and then this is all, like, liquid back here. Is this game available on mobile? It is, sir. It's definitely one of the advantages of this IO game is it's on mobile. I think Code Goss is amazing. I'll have to give it a go. We throw that. No, I'll try to remember. Goss is peak. You know, okay, well then a lot of people are saying it's peak, but then again, I will say I have been led astray by many of people's recommendations, but I'll trust you too. Stream on a Sunday? Absolutely, James. All right, well done. Easy first game. Well, not easy first game, but well played first game. We were in the driver's seat the entire time. Everyone did a great job. Blurry, I don't know why if you could just finish that up so we can get out of here, friend. There we go. GG. Okay. We got 5 minutes for the next contest. Let's try and sync up. And let's go on a geo. Do I want to do GeoGrid? I don't. Let's do Flaggle. Vietnam. Okay, well, that is the United States. You give me one square of my own country, I'm going to recognize it. Unless it was down here, in which case I might have been fooled if it was to be like Malaysia or something. But that's the shape of the United States. What is the emblem of the United States? That, although funny enough, they redesigned the dime. And they took off the olive branch off the eagle. Which is like, that's kind of like was supposed to be a big thing for us, but I guess not. I guess it's more reflective. Mexico is one of our neighbors. What's the estimated population? We have over 100 million. We use the dollar. And that was easy. That was easy. DJ, where you been? DJ's just not as active in chat anymore. He shows up though. He shows up. Hey bro, what's up, Juno? How are you? You know what? I will start a GeoGrid. We have 4 minutes. Okay. Borders 3 or 4 countries. Population capital over 2 million. I'm trying to think of something that people wouldn't get. I don't think people guess. I mean, Togo and Benin have got to have. Benin? They've got to have population because they're next to Nigeria, right? You would assume. Nigeria's population is so large, you thought there'd be a little spillover. What about Liberia? No, I need to stop guessing in the wind. Okay, we know Nigeria would work. Well, no, it borders too many countries. Borders 3 to 4 countries. Big pop in the population. South Korea. No. Okay, it must border too many countries then. Kazakhstan. I feel like Kazakhstan's won a lot of medals back in their day. Legendary, yes. Huge. Huge. Okay. Flag with sun or star. Oh, God. What is that? What is that? The Marshall Islands. No, that's Pacific. There's something that's in the Atlantic. Isn't the Bahamas like a surprise monarchy? Huge. Big win. Big win. We take this. How much time we got? 2 minutes? We can probably get one more of these. Monarchy. that's good at sports. Now we gotta think like the easy guesses here are gonna be United Kingdom, Canada. Although Canada might surprise people. Epic only, okay. More than 40 Olympic medals, has borders 3 to 4 countries. Who's good at sports? I mean, this could be really anybody. Mexico might have even gotten 30, 40 medals. And it borders United States, Belize, Guatemala. Rare. Okay. Oh, we got 1 minute left. If I can get chat cleared out, that'd be superb. All right, North America, boys. We go up top. Alaska, Northern Canada, top left side. Thank you. Also, Corgi, enable infinite mode when you continue. Here, I'll do that right now. I thought I did. Thank you. $34 corgis recooked. What are you talking about? We're good. That's good for us. We'll do fine. I mean, we still have competition. I mean, we got 10 of these imp guys. So, you know, need to be able to rock and roll. Brother, I'm going to ask you to stop spamming. I'm from the United States. But don't ever spam again. You're getting timed out for 5 minutes. You're not getting banned. Just as an FYI. Hey, Corgi, I'm ranked 2 clan member now. Like in Discord, does that mean you're behind Aziz? The infinite wall of Aziz that you'll probably never, no one will ever be able to overcome. I was trying to move away at the last second. No way you're from the US. I thought you were Polish. Polish would be a wild guess. I haven't met too many Polish people, but I doubt I look anything like them since I share zero heritage with Poland. Easy peasy. Work. Oh, that's a play. No, that's a bot. All right, gents, shall we begin? Can you join me over here, Kitty? On the territorial leaderboard. Oh, overall. Nice, dude. Congrats. Oh, I got redacted. I was like, what? Who's that? And how did I get down to 0 troops? I might misplayed. Whatever. I was not paying attention to my own well-being. But we're doing fine. We just need to close up this last gap and then start donating. We'll be fine. Now, unfortunately, Moki is kind of... I mean, we need these guys to save up and get big. I mean, hopefully this is Corgi boating down. That's Cappy. Okay, so that's not one of us. Let's try to get some donations to Furry and Koshu. If you're free to donate. I mean, everyone should at least try and donate a little bit. That redacted player in Alaska is playing like a complete noob. Would be surprised if that was me. Yeah, I mean, I was just clicking and... I don't know what I did, but I went negative in troops somehow. Which, you know, good thing I had teammates around me, but... Alright, be patient, boys. We got another minute before we get big donations in. Who is that about to die? Whoever Hun is, he's dead. The bloodlust will be too heavy for a small player like that. A Sunday stream? Whoa. You know what's even rarer than a Sunday stream? A Zero Winter appearance. Ladies and gentlemen, Zero Winter has appeared in chat. Followed quickly by Mira. Wow, back-to-back stunners, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, boys. Good to see you. Good to see you. Mira, hope you're doing well. I imagine your job has gotten a little bit easier in the last couple weeks. For all the negative that's happening, I imagine your life is probably a little bit easier. You say that like I only missed the other stream you've done in the past 2 weeks. First off, I've done like 3 streams in the past 2 weeks, and you've missed all of them. Just a bit, lol. Yeah. I saw the polling, and I was like, this was such a disaster for the for America in general. It's a disaster, but it's gonna be such a disaster for the GOP. All right, 3 minutes or 4 minutes is almost up. Let's get some donations to our frontline players. Go, 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 go. Get them big. Get them big. Don't just donate to the biggest guy. We need furry with donations. Ooh, we got problems over here. Who's that big guy on this front? Anna's needs donations. Dang, I thought you were Canadian. What about me screams Canadian? No. I would never. I've never even drinking maple syrup on stream. Why would you think I'm a Canadian, you silly goose? There we go. Yazov's under control. Good. Yeah, most of these fights are under control. Like, it's not like a deadline, easy push win, but like... Furry, are you counterattacking or are you just absorbing attacks? Did you leave us? Where are you? I mean, Koshu's over here for some reason. Let's just push the red team, guys. You probably look Canadian. I'm just assuming you probably don't know what Canadians look like. I mean, to be fair, Canadians and Americans probably look the exact same. Minus the French. The French parts, which nobody likes. Nobody likes a Quebec, a Montreal. These are some good borders. Yeah, it really screams. There's Furry. What the hell? Dive much, dude? How'd you... Holy disconnecting borders, Batman. I was so confused. It's like, why are you just tanking attacks and not doing anything? But I was like, oh, I'm not gonna... I'll trust it. I mean, Furry's a good player, and then he's just down here somehow. He teleported. He activated the teleport and got out of there. Freeland in the south, so he was just taking it? I mean, yeah, it works. Dude, 20 minutes in, I've already finished my coffee. This is not a good sign. America and Canada are the same, especially on Quebec. No, Quebec's the one part that, like, no, we're not the same. You're different. Everyone knows you're different. You don't get to be part of the cool kids club. Canada's one of the few relative countries that still recognizes the British Crown as head of state. Yeah, a bunch of freaking suck-ups, dude. I bet they were also the kids in class that were like, teacher, you didn't assign us any homework. All right, hold on. I'm going to get more coffee. I'm going to get more water. I'll be right back. Hold on. Alrighty, sorry for missing contest, but it's thirsty. I don't know what to say. Hope you guys do well. We'll do a GeoGrid, and then we'll see how we kind of match up. We'll finish up our GeoGrid, I was saying. Okay. Monarchy, capital city, population over 2 million. Let's think. Saudi Arabia fit. Saudi Arabia is a monarchy. Is the UAE a monarchy? What about Jordan? I know Jordan's a monarchy. Oh, freaking A. Let's go. Big win. Legendary. Huge. Flag with a sun or star on it. Got a big old population. You know what? Liberia might, right? Liberia's on the coast. Or is it technically on the coast? I think it is. Legendary. Huge. Yes. Okay. This is a great run for us. Flag with star or sun on it. Capital city over 2 million. See, this one's easy. Because you got New Zealand, you got Australia as like the go-tos. I've already guessed Mexico. Mexico's got so many little things on it. Spain. Spain borders Portugal, Andorra, and France. But that's going to be so easy on the Atlantic. We got to go something harder than that. But then again, yeah, I mean, we can go into the DRC, but we don't need that. I was going to say that would be a sneaky one because it's not evident that it has that border. Borders 3 to 4 countries is the tough one. Equatorial Guinea, maybe? Too many countries. Flag with sun or star in it. Oh, here we go. Democratic Republic of the Congo. Legendary! Yes! We're crushing these, baby. We're crushing these. Okay. Borders 3 to 4 countries is kind of our last thing. We need a capital city that's pretty big. Argentina borders 3. And they definitely have... Can we throw up Argentina? Do you think people are going to know that one? Excuse me? Oh, I forgot about the Bolivian border. And Uruguay. I forgot about I forgot. Okay. Too many countries. Okay, so that rules out Brazil, Uruguay, Guyana. Oil-rich Guyana. Yes! Oh, we're crushing these. Okay. Borders 3 to 4 countries. Capital city over 2 million. Cambodia borders Laos, Thailand, Vietnam. And it definitely has another legendary. Oh my god. Oh my god. A score of 38, dude. A score of 38. That's amazing, dude. Yeah, you can tell I was excited because my dog's staring at me through the window like, you okay, bro? Oh, good score. Good score. Good score. Did I beat anybody today? Did I beat any of the regulars? Hello. Can I get rid of that? Nigeria. Dude, I don't know why people always forget about Nigeria. French Guyana. I always forget it has a star. Thailand? Thailand's a monarchy. That's right. I've seen the king. Not in person, but I've seen his motor cage. What is Thailand good at in sports? Congrats, Corgi. You narrowly beat me. I got 32.9. I was too careless on the middle left and bottom middle. I don't think I've ever beaten you. What a glorious day. What a glorious day for the Corgi Nation. I have finally beaten Kraft in a game of geography. Ladies and gentlemen, it has finally happened. I have summited the mountaintop. You know, when it's like, he wins 99 out of 100 games. This is the one I win. Oh, buddy. Thai's good at Muay Thai. See, I didn't even know Muay Thai was an Olympic sport. Judo. Oh, okay. Yeah, what do they medal in? Nothing in nothing in this. I don't even know they competed. They've won 41 total medals. This is what I'm looking for. They've won 41 medals, 17 in weightlifting. That one is probably the most shocking of all. I did not know there was a big weightlifting scene in Thailand. 16 in boxing, 7 in taekwondo, and 1 in badminton. Among countries in Southeast Asia, Thailand ranks first in terms of number of gold medals and number of overall medals. Their most successful game to date were the 2004 games in Athens, where they won 8 medals, 3 of them were gold. Wow. We won the contest? Good job, good job, good job. By the way, Corgi, there's a new channel in Discord for dailies. Yes, I did see that. I did see that. We all should thank King Pharaoh for making that, because Lord knows I wouldn't. I got 38.6. What was my score again? 38.4. Ooh. I barely... And I nudged you out as well. Where's Jason when I need to brag, right? 1 more minute till contest. Exactly, exactly. That was... I just could not fail in this one. I'm so proud of myself. The only one I'm like disappointed in is like the monarchy. I went with Canada thinking that it was going to be a wild card. Same with Mexico. I thought it was like, well, they're too, you know, sometimes when like the UK is like the randomly like the least guessed answer, and it's because it's so obvious people go away from it. I was thinking it would be that, especially Mexico. I was like, nobody's gonna think of Mexico. I guess Denmark for the Atlantic coast, because they usually have, because it's rare to think of them. Yeah, that's a good guess. That's a good guess. If I guessed anything in the Caribbean, I would have beaten you. Honestly, Denmark is a good one. All right, contest is going to be a swamp. Let's go bottom left, boys. I mean, this is a wild card event. I appreciate the non-geographical maps, but I wish for contests that this green color didn't exist, because it makes it really hard to see who's spawning where. But let's try and go bottom left. Uncharted territory, stick together a little bit, but don't be immediately bunched up on each other where all you do is siphon each other's opportunities. Seven legendaries, what a nerd. I know, that's probably my best score ever. So, you know. Nerd got lucky. Nerd learned. I was really proud of the Bahamas one. I think I was like the most proud of that one. All right. Oh, it's a 1v1. Spread out, go everywhere. Abandon ye strat. Spread out, go everywhere. The only thing you want to be concerned with is not being too close to other black dots. So like these two people right here, you need to move. Don't let the red team get any kind of bastion of strength. Good luck, boys. Good luck. Direct stream sniper. Embarrassed. Imagine stream sniping and still losing. The horror. One v one? No, I don't do 1v1s. It's a skill set I don't practice. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I'm with you. Cat, you got to protect our boy. Don't just let him die. Good job, Conqueror. At least give a warning shot, boys. Get involved. Get involved. Fight right away. You have nothing to do but fight. One person, please fight him. Good job. Good job. All right, we have 58%. Just kind of keep collapsing. Work together, boys. Don't sit around and do nothing. Fight somebody. Fight somebody. Fight somebody. Yeah, that's a great one, Kitty. Keep going after that. That's a lot of land. Same with Supernova over here, getting a lot of land. I meant the contest. Oh, yeah. Was the contest initially a 1v1 and I wasn't reading it? Can you please fight this guy? Yeah. Kitty's strong. We need to just protect him. Everyone should be fighting somebody. And if you're not able to fight somebody, then you need to donate. Good job, bud. Yeah, this one's in our hands. We win this. Already got obliterated. Oh, man, I felt like we weren't going to lose anybody in this one. I thought everyone was doing pretty well. There's a big full send. This seems to be our only real struggle point is the top left. So High needs donations. Mr. Fool needs donations. That's kind of where the last bastions of strength are. This is awkward hell. Brother, Tuka, don't do these borders where you block everyone. It just, like, it's not going to matter in this game, but this has cost us games in the past where, like, these two are sitting around waiting for 4 minutes to donate to help you. And that has cost us games. Don't block your teammates when you can get help. You only block your teammates if you're substantially stronger than they are. Well done, boys. Good job. Good job. Good contest win. All right, 5 minutes for the next one. Wow, we won that fast. What was the time we had on that? What was the total time of that one? That felt like 3 minutes and 55 seconds. Yeah, I mean, just look at this. I mean, that was a great one. 1v1s play to our advantage so well because our entire team strength is like in the early game attacking together is our strength. Our weakness is like the mid game when there's like a big guy. The other team saves up and puts their points into a big guy. And we have a bunch of small guys. That's our weakness. But the beginning of the game is our absolute strength. All right, well, 4 minutes for the next contest. We've done our geogrid. I've done enough victory laps around my great geogrid score, so let's humble ourselves and do a map tab. Denver, Colorado. I used to live here. Okay. This is the Rockies. It's hard to see a metro area. F. This is the most deceptive city in the world, though, I will say, because people think like Denver is right against the mountains. Denver's like over 2 hours away to get into the mountains. Reno is like you're in there in 30 minutes. Victoria, British Columbia. I know it's over here somewhere. There. Damn, man. I thought that was what's the other big city? Vancouver. I thought it would have been Vancouver over there. Budapest, Hungary. Something in here, man. Okay, we take it. 96. Perth, Australia. Isn't Perth like the weird one that's like over here? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. He's a genius. I say the weird one because all the other cities are like lined up on this coast and there's one city on this side. None of it Canada. Expect me to know that? What the hell, man? Listen, I don't concern myself with the worst state of the United States. I was about to say, wait a minute, I got a better score than 130. It's pronounced like Budapest. Well, when you have a bigger military, you can tell us how to pronounce things, okay? Laggiest map tap ever? Dude, yeah, that's atrocious. I'm not even waiting around for that. We'll let that, like, think about it. Are you doing a joint grind with Owen tomorrow? No. I got 998. Guessed Fort Collins on Denver and lost 2 points. Yeah, it's about 2 hours away. I will be honest though, Fort Collins, pretty sick city. Pretty sick city. And for those of you who enjoy the burnt peanut, any burnt peanut enjoyers in chat? He often goes on about this, his favorite beer, which is a Voodoo Ranger, which is brewed in Fort Collins, Colorado. And I have been on many brew tours, and I set myself up for failure because the first brew tour I ever went on was the New Belgium Brewery in Fort Collins, Colorado. Is so much fun. Oh my God. It's insane. The tour guides are always amazing because they're saying like any like opening in New Belgium Brewery, no matter what position it is, we'll have at least 500 applicants. Like we're talking minimum wage tour guide. We'll have 500 applicants because it's such a good company to work for. So you get amazing tour guides. They give you lots of fun beers. There's a slide at the end. But my biggest gripe with New Belgium is the Voodoo Ranger. Before they had that, they had a beer called just the Ranger. It was partially why my dog is named Ranger. It was my favorite beer, and they discontinued it and retooled it to be the Voodoo Ranger, which I view as inferior. All right, top right spawn, boys. Don't forget, Northern Russia, Scandinavia. I know this is a beer chat and we're mostly underage, but if you ever get a chance, if you're ever in Denver, the drive to Fort Collins is totally worth it just for the New Belgium Brew Tour. There's a lot of cool things to do in Fort Collins, but that brew tour is by far the best. Where do we spawn? Top right. Yeah, this is a pretty good spawn. This is a pretty good spawn. We love this. This is great. This is already a victory. This is already a victory right here. Move away from the stream sniper. What you get. I got 27. See, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't believe you. Got that unassisted. Just because, like, when Kraft doesn't get a better score, and you just like you magically got a better score after my score. I don't believe you. All right, good. Let's go ahead and fight this big guy down here. This is a bot. I'm not going to worry about him. Let's push this gigantic guy that only has 6,000 troops. Yeah, get him out of here. Now we go backwards. Shadow, let's do it. Me and you. And then whoever that is. Yeah, there's 4 of us now. We crush this man. Godgas, you with me, bro? Me and you, we do this. Yeah, Godgas. Dude, Godgas so reliable. All right, perfect. Doing well. Give you a little bit of a bump here. Who is this mad lad? That's King of Ping. I can't donate to you, King of Ping, just as an FYI. Jordan, I'll give you a little bit of a bump. How are we doing over here? I mean, everywhere we're crushing. 2 minutes in, 58%. These are the games we love to have, right? Bro, being landlocked is so boring. I mean, you gotta change your perspective of having individualistic mindset where it's just like, I have nothing to do. We as a team have a lot to do. I always get more excited for the frontline guys more than I would myself. I love watching these fights and knowing that I get to contribute to them by donating. Africa's cooking? For what? They're absolutely boned, my guy. We have 64% 2 minutes in. They're not going to be able to build up anybody in time to challenge us. Yeah, no one to really donate to. Let's vote for contest. No, I'm putting my foot down as at least stream leader, where we don't vote for contests because that's lame. It'll get repetitive. Like, I don't think anyone had less fun than the day when we had 4 World 2 contests in a row. It sucked. The variety is what's made contests fun. If we start voting, we're just going to start doing the same maps over and over and over again. I like the variety. I like the Swamp 2s, or the swamps. I like the mystery of it as well. So I would encourage all of you guys, especially while we're doing stream, or just while we're doing stream, to just not vote because that's lame. Because chat's trying to vote swamp always. Yeah, but you know, here's the thing. When you start from a stream perspective, and again, I'm looking at this from a stream perspective. You can do whatever you want off stream. From a stream perspective, when people are trolling, when you try and resist against the troll, then you invite more trolls to troll. So it's best to just not draw attention to it. GG. All right, what are we at? We got time for one more contest, and we need to move on to lobby 2. What can we do for our We've done Wordle, we've done Map Tap. What's the other geography games we do? Global. You know, Global's kind of less exciting. I feel like all the other games have added layers, and this one's just, it's just minefield. Okay, Myanmar. Myanmar's cool too. Brazil. This is warmer. Freaking Botswana, maybe? Botswana's adjacent to the answer. Zimbabwe. I don't know how to spell. Zimbabwe is adjacent to the answer. South Africa. There you go. What about that 9-square game where we try and guess a country by its clues? Oh, that's GeoGrid. I got the best score I've ever gotten and finally beat Craft. Yeah, we did that one. That was a good one. That is a great game. I don't know who introduced me to that game, but that's a great one. We want more games like that. Yo, Corey, try Mapster. Where you try and draw a country's outline with memory. I'll try it. Oh, hell. Okay, this is Portugal, yeah. Portugal's like... like that. Okay, pretty close. Pretty close. That one's tough. That one's tough. Even an easy answer like Portugal is like, I got nothing, man. Oof. Countryal? Countryal, I wish would be... Countryal's like a fun idea. This gets a little... Like, their directions, especially coordinates-wise, gets confusing. All right, let's go... Something in Europe. Let's rule out Europe. All right, Northern Hemisphere, not Europe. Southwest. Mexico? It's in America. Population less, a lot less, and to the east. Oh, see, this is what we're talking about. It's like, this could be legitimately anything. There's so many, it's like, it's something in the Caribbeans. Something with like 0 population. Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. St. Lucia? I can't think of anything that's a smaller population than St. Lucia, man. Frick. Anyone got a guess? Anyone got a guess here? Nauru? Nauru's not in the Barbados. Yeah, Barbados, I think actually a bigger population though. Yeah, it has a bigger population. Something west of Barbados that has like 0 population. All right, contest is up. Thank God. Get me out of here. All right, boys, we go to the right side of the map. Right side of the map. We want to focus mostly on this neck right here. Are you streaming with Omen tomorrow? No, we have no relations with Omen. We don't. Here, I'll save you the thing. I'll save you the thing. We will never do a joint grind with anybody outside the one time we did it with PL. And the reason for that being is we're too big. We're too big. We'll bring way more people than they will. And I'm not speaking on terms of like equality, like, oh, it's not fair. Okay, spread out, go everywhere. Spread out, go everywhere. It's more of like we already have such a player advantage that it would just be even less fun and less exciting to team up with somebody. I'd rather go against them and have good competition than ever team with anybody. We're having it with Omen tomorrow. Well, I'm gonna be straightforward with you. You're gonna go against the stream. So it could be fun, but I'm streaming tomorrow and I'm not doing it. Well, can we all fight this grave guy? Can you join in? Can we all fight this grave guy really quickly? Oh, you got a good one there. No? Okay, well, at least he left. Corgi, how old are you? Old AF, dude. So old, bro? I was born before the internet. Imagine a world where the internet didn't exist and I was there. I know how to work a rotary phone, which is mind-boggling because, you know, it's just like it takes 2 seconds to just even think about it. But people don't know how to do it. I'm with you, brother. You want to charge? I'm with you. We got nothing better to do. Come on, Hawk. Get involved. God, the whole operation was your idea. Kind of a flex? Not really. Not really. I remember working in a daycare in high school, and there was kids in kindergarten that were born after 9/11. That was my first shock of like, wow, kids can be that. That's crazy. And now they're like drinking age. I'm sure that happened to people like it was such a monumental cultural impact that it's crazy to think that people weren't there for it. But obviously that's how time works. So hey, get involved. Gosh, this Corgi Circus guy could probably use some donations, huh? He's a pretty cool guy. Thanks, Hawk. Thanks, Hawk, for leaving me to do all the hard work. No, you get all the cleanup. That's so sick of you. No, I'll do all the hard work. Hawk, if I ever spawn with you again, I'm immediately never working with you. You're a terrible teammate to work with. Go for the fight, my guy. Jeez. Oh, Gravedigger? Dude. I had a simple phase when I was like 12. I went to like, my dad took us to a monster truck rally, and I was like, I love Gravedigger. Gravedigger, so cool. Cleanup duty. I mean, the game's not over yet. You may notice there's a guy over here who's got 1.6 million. Oh, very unfortunate that YouTube blocked Mira. Mira could have been a very easy intro in to fighting this. Bot for the win. Yeah, focus on donating the bot, boys. Donate to the bot. Crush their spirits. Let them know they died from a bot. Let's go. Big win, big win. Good job, boys. All right. That is our last contest of the day. So let's go to lobby 2. So you take off your tags. Make sure step 1, take off the tags. Let's not have a big delay. We want to try and get 3 games in, but if we have to wait around for everyone to take off their tag because they're not listening, we're only going to get 2. So take off your tag. Go to game menu. Join lobby 2. There are 5 of you with tags on. Chills, Fool, French, take off your tags. We will wait for you. We have plenty of time. Aaron Yeager, take off your tag. Wacky, take off your tag. Take your time. Go back. Take off your tag. Cat, go back. Take off your tag. We don't want to have to miss a good game because people still have their tags on. There are 4 of you still with tags on. Go back and take off your tags. Or I'm going to be honest with you. If we miss an 8-team game because of this, we're just not going to play teams. We'll just go straight to free-for-all. Take off your tags. Take off your tags. Listening challenge impossible. Dude, nothing makes me feel like a 2nd grade teacher than this moment right here. I gave very clear instructions. Before you start the assignment, put your name on it. And I'm getting 5 papers back with no names on it. And I feel like I'm going to die. I feel like I'm gonna die. The listening skills of this is just be like, every day I ask you to put your name on the homework. The most simple thing in the world. And you don't do it. All right, let's go to Battle Royale. F that. Focus on the 90% that are listening. LOL. Yeah, that's like advice I feel like if you gave a teacher would just put them into rage. That feels like some admin speak that's just like, shut up. You weren't there. You weren't there. All right, let's do World 2. Everyone knows classrooms go at the pace of the stupidest kid. You hate to say it, but it's true. Oh, man. And you think you get away from it when you get to college because, you know, college is like you have to have a certain GPA to be here, but no. I'll never forget. To the day I die, I was in Psych 101, which is like the worst class in college. It is by far where you encounter the stupidest people on the planet. Because psychology is like generally one of the most, if not the most popular majors on the campus. And you don't have to get into it like some business schools. You have to like have a GPA or a certain thing to be in the business school. Psychology doesn't have that option. So everyone's like, I'll take psychology. I'm going to be a psychologist. And you get the stupidest people on the planet. Oh God, a group project is like a minefield of just dumb people galore. And I say this as someone who is not naturally smart. I did well in college because I worked hard, but my GPA in like high school was like 2 point something. Like 2.5, I think. I am not naturally a smart person. But I have like common sense. And when we were one day in Psych 101 going over the quiz, and we were going question by question, reviewing what the answers were. We get to like question 14, and the teacher explains question 14 for like 10 minutes. I kid you not. And then immediately, like legitimately, she finishes her sentence and someone raises their hand. This girl raises her hand and goes, could you all go over what question 14 was? And like, I saw the look of like rage and defeat on this teacher's face, and I felt it too. Because it's like, we're going over the questions one by one. So if you have been paying attention at any point of the class, you know where we are. And to be like, she just finished question 14. It was this look of bafflement. Like the teacher was absolutely stun-locked. I say teacher, I mean professor. The professor was absolutely stun-locked as to what her response could be. in a way that isn't like you could tell she wanted to be mean, but like shouldn't be mean because that's rude. Just to be like, what is the answer to question 14? And like she just moved on. She's like, question 15. And I was like, God, what an idiot, dude. Anyways, I don't think she passed the class. Corgi, could you write a banger LinkedIn post about telling people to take off their tags? No. Oh, the best thing about becoming a streamer is I deleted my LinkedIn page. LinkedIn is like, oh, it's like the worst of the worst people use LinkedIn. It's never anything useful. It's always someone annoying. And then you like add a connection because you need a certain amount of connections for jobs. It just helps you in that aspect, just to say like I have it. I have the 500 connections plus. But like going on LinkedIn is just like every story is a fabricated story about how someone like taught someone else a lesson. It's worse than Next Door Neighbor. I swear to God, it's the worst website. If I ever became a billionaire, I would legitimately consider buying LinkedIn just to dissolve it. Hello, are you streaming tomorrow? If yes, when? Yes, I am streaming tomorrow, and I'm streaming at regular times. Hello, Farrell. Good to see you. Also, Farrell, I don't think I gave you kudos yesterday for adding the GeoGrid section to Discord. Many people like that. Many people are saying that's a big W. I just won the new contest. Here's what it's taught me about B2B sales. Oh, exactly, right? That's that's exactly like a lead into like a devastatingly bad LinkedIn post. I think the worst part about being in sales is every now and then you'll get a boss who went to a seminar and like got inspired. And they will bring back a book that they will then quote for years. There was a book about the Terror. The Terror, like the ship that got stuck in the Northwest Passage and like a lot of people died. And the Endeavor and the Terror. And my boss made us read that as like a storied history of like how leadership works. And I'm just sitting there and be like, they wouldn't have gotten this position if he was a better leader. Like he's the worst leader there was. Everybody hated him. Like, this is how you manage under a crisis. Like, this is awful advice. This is like 101 what you shouldn't do. I don't know how you took this and be like, you should be inspired by this. Then there's, of course, the stereotypical awful books like Let My People Go Surfing or something like that. I've read so many god-awful sales books in my life. And like the worst thing about when you have to read one of those books is those people who write those books will never account a fraction of their success to luck. Like they'll never be right time, right place to be like, this is exactly what you need to do. Like, that might have worked in the Stone Age, Grandpa. What lobby are we in? Lobby 2? Yeah, we only do free-for-alls in lobby 2, so that's your context clue for forever. Who are you fighting? Fighting Coffee. Why not teams? We like teams. because we had like 7 people who just refused to take off their tags, and I was over my teacher phase, and I wanted you all to suffer with me. Oh, hi, Yazov. Super stoked you're here. Yazov, big moves. Yeah. I'll take it reluctantly because I don't have another option. And I say reluctantly not because Yazov's a bad person or anything, but just because I know allying with him will eventually be my doom. Like, there is no way around it. Big problem. I started this fight at the wrong time, but now I gotta finish it. Yazov betrayed? Well, that's how you win the game, right? It's a free-for-all. Alliances are... There's no betrayal, because alliances are just non-aggression pacts that only work as long as both sides benefit from it. Oh, hell, bro. That's so bad. Now I become the big guy in Asia and I have 0 troops to use to defend it. Yeah, he's immediately attacking me. No, not like this. No, think of the implications. See, it's just one of those things. You have to take the land, but like, I didn't want any of this. I didn't want it. I didn't want it. So doomed right here. Man down. Didn't work. Disgusting. King of Ping, please save the day. I mean, it's gonna come down to the... Yeah, I mean, we're in the end game now, so King of Ping could win. This is kind of the position you don't want to be, like the crown, is where you border everyone on the board you're at the end game, because everyone's best interest move is to attack you. It's just about who goes first, and the responsibility should and does usually fall upon the second largest person, which is King of Ping. So as soon as he launches attacks, they're all gonna go in. Yeah, he's in. Rainbow Bees is in. Now you just gotta wait for Eldon whatever to follow. I don't know why Eldon's not attacking in this moment. He benefits tremendously. Yeah, and I'm gonna be straightforward with you. If you play a lot of like free-for-alls and you're in this position expecting a full send, that is the bad move, friendo. There's no one ever full sends in this. No one in the end game ever full sends. Yeah, this guy's like a freaking undercover right now, fighting against Rainbow Bees when he really should be fighting Yazov. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Yazov's gonna win off this mistake unless he stops it and starts fighting Yazov, because King of Ping does not have anywhere near as many troops to fight this alone. And if you're talking about a race between Yazov taking down King of Ping or you taking out Rainbow Bees, he's gonna win it. The headphones and beers makes you look like a manosphere podcaster. I'd rather die. Oh my gosh. Just the dumbest people on the planet right there. Grifters galore. What the hell? Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised, Rainbow Bees, you died there. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's slightly got him bigger, I guess, but like, I don't know if it was really worth it. If I was in this position, I would have fought Yazov to the point where like him and King of Ping were at a stalemate and then jumped in here and grabbed all the land. Sorry, I don't know the rule. Oh, there are no rules. There are no rules. You do whatever you feel like is best, but, you know, always try and go for the win. And it's not like that was it's not like that was a bad move, but I think keeping Rainbow Bees around long enough to get like these two even so they're at like a stalemate and then jumping down here would have been the better move. Because now Yazov's got 42% of the land. It's a tough battle to be able to bring him down. So you really got to put the pressure on Yazov and attack once every cycle. Even if he attacks you, you got to like work this back. This is 45% in red interest is kind of the canary in the coal mine to be like, if it's a good player, he's already won. He doesn't need 50%. Do you like country balls, Corky? No, never got into them. Never been my thing. I honestly find them kind of annoying. Not by their basic concept, but most of the memes, including them, are kind of like stupid. In my opinion. You can enjoy what you enjoy. I just don't. Your community of country balls, man. Yeah, it's just like, it's like, you know, I have no interest in joining it, but you know, those who enjoy it have go at it. Dude, Yazov's maintaining a pretty good 42% here. He might still win this. I mean, if King of Ping wasn't in it as like an experienced player, I don't know. Now I am surprised. Yeah, King of Ping's trying to fight in Asia, which is a smart move. Oh, he's at 45%. I don't know why. Egan Lynch, I'm going to be straightforward with you. You should never tank attacks in this position. You should always like attack once a cycle. Because right now, Yazov is like, even though you're getting attacked, tanking the attacks isn't really going to do a lot for you. You always want to kind of be on the aggressive. Because at least counterattacking gets you some land back, right? That's a big attack on King of Ping to kick him off Asia. Hopefully he grabs some of these islands over here. He did grab one. Yeah, I would grab a lot of them. All right, we have a new crown, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, we are playing until the 20-minute mark. Whoever has the crown at the 20-minute mark will be our champion. They'll be in a 2v1 until the end. Yeah, I mean, that's how these typically go, is you get the back and forth. This is not a bad thing. When you get in these positions, that means that the end game is good. You have a good end game. So now it's about position. This is why you see King of Ping boating instead of just generally attacking. Is he's playing for the end game, playing for when right before the 20-minute mark you need to full send. And that kind of crushes. How much more in lobby 2 until Slay the Spire? We're gonna do one. We'll do one team game, and then we'll go into Slay the Spire. Avian strategy is interesting. Wait 20 seconds and attack with 1 big percent. Yeah, no, that's a pretty common tactic, and it can catch people off guard. I've used it myself. Because if you constantly get in this battle of like you both attack at 11% once a cycle and the borders don't move, trying something different can throw people off their groove and make them panic. No, and there's no peace. There's no peace. There's no peace in lobby 2. Everyone plays for the win. Everyone plays for the win. Nobody's gonna wait around for 20 minutes just for a peace out. We're all here for blood. We came for blood. Where are you from? I'm from Nevada in the United States. I feel like I get confused when people ask that because I feel like I scream American, like as a person. I feel like I like personality-wise scream stereotypical American. I'm leaving when we do slay Spire. See, that's one of those things where like, don't say that. That's just mean. You could just leave quietly. You don't need to announce it, right? Everyone complains when you try something new, and then people poop on me when I try something new. One of my friends is at UNV studying chemistry. Ooh. Dude, Pharaoh's sister almost came to UNR, and me and Pharaoh were going to meet each other, and we were like, hell yes! And then his stupid sister picked a different college. Stupid sisters. Corgi is French. Absolutely cringe. Yeah, I speak English with a perfect non-French accent. I don't feel like there are French people capable, unless they learn English from a very young age. I feel like French is one of those languages where you have a very distinct accent if you try and speak English. Same with like Chinese. Well, Chinese you can kind of get away with it, but like Chinese, like learning Chinese is like such a different oral mapping than speaking English, where if you don't learn it at an early age, I don't feel like your body's capable of it. All right, 20 seconds left, boys. 20 seconds left. It's about who has the crown at the 20-minute mark. Looks like everyone's gonna full send, and then there's the early there's an early attack. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Yazov win! Yazov won. Yazov won. He barely got it. He barely got it. King of Ping, I think, was playing defense, worrying about being full sent by Yazov. Good job, Yazov. Yeah, she's so selfish. She never considers where I have friends when picking a university. Yeah, stupid sisters. All right, let's do a team game. I attacked Yazov a second too late. Yeah, I saw you. I saw your strategy. Like, you saved some troops, being like, I'll play defense, and I'm gonna attack both, and it just was a second slow. I just checked the recording. Egan got it. Hold on. We'll double check. I don't want to steal a new player's win if he got it. We'll hold the line. Everyone's black. Yeah, it is the most popular color to be in any lobby. I wish there was a faster speed than 10 speed for this one game. Yeah, I think Yazov won it, but we'll double check the score. We'll check the tape. Black team threw? Dude, we did. We threw so hard. All right, we'll check the photo finish. A little bit far away, 16 minutes. Almost there. We've waited so long, we might as well get it right, you know? Five, 6. Pause. 0.25. Yep. Pigeon won. Well done. Well done. Well done. He had it. He had it for a brief second. Oh, that was close. That was close. That was a good one. That was a great one. Photo finish right there. All right, join lobby 2 and team game. I think we all got it at different times at the 20-minute mark. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's do the World 118. That's crazy. That's crazy. 3 different players had the crown within a second. All right, for this one, just as an FYI, as we go into it, the winner, if we get into a stalemate, will be decided by who has the most board percentage at the 20-minute mark. All right, good luck, boys. Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Remember, you want to go with your team to get a continent. You guys in Europe aren't going to do anything. Gotta head out. Good to see you, Gorgie. Hey, have a good one, Mira. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, fantastic. I got the Crybaby Cheater on my team. Fantastic. And he went right on top of me. Fantastic. This is why this game needs to have lobbies like Open Front, where you can kick people. Oh, at least I got Pharaoh. That's a big W. I feel like I'm like the security guard for Mr. President over here. Oh, no, give that to Pharaoh. Go, Pharaoh, grab it, grab it, grab it. Yeah, personal lobbies. Yeah. Okay, full sit on me. Sick. Streamer advantage. Blue team's got a great lineup over here. They got so much of Asia. The only thing that's going to stop him is Freddy over here. Yellow team's in a bad way. I feel like this is a repeat of like another game that Yellow had where they have two people that are strong and then they're so divided from the rest of their team. And I'm gonna be straightforward with you. In a World 1 game, Europe is never the answer on teams. It can be a great spot for free-for-alls, but on teams, it's a disaster. Once Ferrari gets to 1.5, he needs to go to Antarctica? No, not really. Okay, we're done today. That was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed. We're just gonna be all assholes about it. We'll just go slay Spire. That was great. Good job. I had a lot of fun with that one. Holy cow. Just a bunch of babies in that one. I have no problem moving on if that's how we're gonna play. I'll tell you that. Okay. So, back to Slay the Spire. We need to break the 2-boss curse. We've made it to the second boss twice with the Ironclad. But let's go ahead and try out the Silent. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. Okay, let's get him going, see what he's about. Now, we don't get that healing that we would get from the Ironclad. Let's see. Adds Nero's Fury to your deck. What does this do? Deals 10 damage, puts 2 random cards from your discard pile into your hand. Not bad. Gain 1 card reward and 1 procedure. Lose all gold, choose 1 of 2 packs. Packs of cards. These are pretty bad starting little things, I would say. I think we go Torment. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that, but that's kind of our reward. All right, see if we can get through Act 1. Act 1 should be easy. We want to avoid an early merchant if we can and get a late merchant. But, so that's where we want to go. We want to go down that path. And so I think we go here. And then we'll kind of line up this way. We can get some early upgraded cards. So I think that's where we'll try to go up. So let's go for this first boss fight. All right. So these are all new cards. Ooh, okay, cool. I like that. There's a completely different deck from what we would normally get. So that's Defend. That's a regular strike. Deals 3 damage, applies weak. All right, so let's go ahead and just block all of his incoming damage so he won't do anything. And then this is a free attack, so let's do that. And then just throw in some strikes. Completely blocked. He's going to buff himself up. Deals 8 block. Discard 1 card. Let's do damage, I suppose, since he's not really doing anything. Ooh, okay, that's good. Yeah, we'll apply another weak again. And then we'll throw in our last strikes. All right, so he has 7 strength and he's doing 11 damage. Now, can we do 15 damage? We cannot. Wow. That sucks. Well, let's go ahead and just block any damage because we know how much damage kind of accumulates. Like, it may not seem like much taking a little bit of damage now, but it really accumulates. All right, can we do 12 damage? We absolutely can do 12 damage. So let's just strike him. And there we go. We get the dub. All right, we get the gold. We get a shuffle all your cards in your draw pile. Draw 5. That's pretty sick. And let's see. Every time you apply poison, deal 11 damage to all enemies. That could be sick if we can find any poisons. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy 4 times. 2 for 12. Deals 7 damage, adds 1 shiv. That's pretty sick. A free 4 damage. Let's go to our first question mark. Oh, this is a new one. Good. Wood carvings. You open a dusty box to find a set of 3 elaborate wood carvings: a bird, a snake, and a Taurus. A nearby pedestal has indentations which match the bottom of the carvings. Which carving will you place in the pedestal? Transform a starter card into Peck. Deals 2 damage 6 times. Enchant 1 card with Slither. When you draw this card, randomize its cost from 0 to 3. Or choose one to turn into Tauric Toughness. Gain 5 block at the start of your next 2 turns. We often suffer from not having enough blocks, so let's transform a regular defend into a little bit better of a defense. See, I think this is like a good one to use because we're going to be being attacked by like 3 of them constantly. Oh, but we can kill one right away. We can probably kill the 2 damage dealers right away. Yeah. So let's launch an attack on you. You're dead. Do this. And then kill you. Perfect. And then let's go ahead, and since he's doing a status effect, he's going to give us 2 status cards. Let's deal damage right on him real quick. Pretty good turn. Pretty good turn 1. Now, this is a definite problem for us, as we have no counter to this. So we just got to deal as much damage as we can. We didn't get a block card in our hand, which is bad. So unfortunately, we're going to take 6 damage, which is a lot, especially as we're not healing at the end of the turn, like with the Ironclad. And of course, this is the turn where we need to apply, do damage, and we have nothing to defend with. So he gives us 2 more stage cards. Yep. But now we can kill him with a strike. All right. So we take 6 damage. Unfortunate. Couldn't really do anything about it. Gain 5 strength at the end of your turn. Lose 5 strength. Okay. Up my sleeve. Add 3 shivs to your hand. Reduce this card's cost by 1. Gain 4 block. At the start of your turn, apply 2 poison to all enemies. See, if we had taken the poison thing, that would be sick. But I'm going to go up my sleeve. I think shivs are going to be a fun little game for us here. All right, so he's statusing us down. Let's go ahead, hit him. And apply weak. We should have done weak first. Weak doesn't... No, that affects their attack. So it doesn't attack the defense, so it really doesn't matter. And we might be able to get him next turn, depending on the cards we get. Oh, he shrinks us. So we deal 30% less damage. And he's dealing 7 attack. Well, let's go ahead and do Survivor. And get the full block against him. We'll discard the other block. And definitely play this card. So not a ton of damage because we were shrunk, but at least we play defense pretty well. We need to do 8 damage. We can definitely kill him here. Good. All right, we get the gold and we get a new card. What do we want to do? Draw cards until you have 6 in your hand. Gain 5 block, draw 2 cards. Gain 9 block. I kind of like getting the block in addition. Let's go find our first elite here. He's dealing 16 damage. Hold on. Let's see. 8 plus 5. I think we can get this. Hold on. We'll get rid of this one. Let's try and block all of his attacks here. And deal a little bit of damage. Oh, you know what? We should have applied that first, and then we could have done an attack as well. Lesson learned. Okay, now he's dealing 12 damage. Okay, we do get a defense. Let's go ahead and launch an attack in here. And take a lot of damage, unfortunately. Only 2. That's not that bad. Ugh. Give me 2 more cards. Give me Survivor. Get rid of a Shiv. Play defense. I think we went too defensive focused here at the beginning, and now we're getting real bad. But we can apply weak. That's good. So now he does 12 damage instead of 18. Let's get Shivs. Get a defense up. Not our best. This is tough. This is tough. We have like no offensive capabilities here. All right, we only take 2. We're down to 48 already. Definitely apply weak. This is really our only chance to do any kind of defense is when these cards come up. I think we might have to use a potion early. Let's drink the potion. I hate to drink a potion this early. But we can kill him here. That's better than trying to block that kind of damage. So, a tough elite fight. We get Nunchaku every time you play 10 attacks, gain an energy. That's pretty good. Apply 5 poison damage. Deal 17 damage. Cost 1 less energy for each skill played. I don't know what a skill means. Let's try and pivot back into a poison build. Probably not going to be the best of it for us, but let's get campfire options. And I'm going to upgrade cards rather than... What does this do? That's 4 shifts. What does this do? 7 poison. Give me another Shiv. I think this run is a little bit lost. I think I played this character wrong. This is definitely a poison character for sure. He's dealing 8 damage. We'll take 3. Yeah, we need to find a way to get more energy on this character. Okay, he's doing 14. We'll weaken that. So now he's doing 10. So now we could block it fully and get an attack in there. That's a pretty good turn. Gain 8 block. Yeah, we gotta play this. Alright, so we take no damage. Up my sleeve. We love up my sleeve. He's not dealing any damage. He's doing a debuff into us. So let's go on the offensive here with Shivs as much as we can. Alright, 15. Alright, what's this debuff he's giving us? Vulnerable. Receive 50% more damage from attacks for 3 turns. So we gotta kill him. Get wrecked. Good potion. The drawing does not help us. 4 block for free, though. Let's take it. And let's Smith. You know what? We really need to heal. Yeah, let's get some health back. Let's get our treasure as well. What do we get from the treasure? We get the lantern. Start each combat with an additional energy. That's a really good one for us to have. Give me something good. We'll bank on the fact of... Oh, it's a boss battle. 74. We tried to go weak. What's he doing? He's summoning enemies. I think we plan ahead with this. And we deal damage. Okay, that's a 6. That's not that bad. He's going to give us 3 status cards if we don't kill him, though. So let's kill him right away. Gain our free defense. So now we have plenty of defense for his attack. Let's do the shivs. Let's add poison to him. And now let's give some more attacks. Oh, it comes back every turn. Ooh. Now he's doing 9 damage. We have to get this guy again. Okay, so far a good path. Good kind of path on this fight. We haven't taken any damage. And I think we can kill him on this turn. 10, 16, 20. No, we get him with a poison. We have enough. And he takes poison damage. Got him. Big win. Big win. What's the card we get? We get Nightmare. Choose a card next turn. Adds 3 copies of that card into your hand. Wow. I was just thinking how sick would that be if we can get like 3 copies of this. That's you know what? We'll play it because it's new. We're going to a big boss battle here, though. Corey It's Sunday. Welcome, Maverick. Welcome. All right, we know what to do here. We apply poison right away. And I think we play a little bit of defense here. And grab more of this. What is that? Yeah. He's just doing status effects, but it's going to help us in the long run. Okay, infections are really bad status cards. That is not good. But because we played that defense card, we can fully... No, we don't. I forgot how much damage he's getting. How much damage he's doing. So he's... It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. I misread how much damage he was doing. Otherwise, I would have prioritized it. But we didn't take that much damage. Only 6. It was a bad hand for us to get in this moment. I'll tell you that. Would have loved to get more offensive cards. But can we deal 13 damage this time? Sure can. For an elite... Oh, no! I forgot this guy spawns into multiple little boys. We can't kill any this turn either. I think we just go best blocking as we can. We'll take 2 damage. Get an infection, of course. 2 infections. The infections are really going to start to kill us. We need to get damage. We need to do damage. Like 16. Okay, we can kill one on this go. Okay, we'll take 3 damage. At the end of the day, not bad. But these infections, man, we don't have a way of clearing multiple enemies, and we're gonna pay the price here very quickly. Like right now, this is so bad. Oh man, if I could go back and pick up that poison card at the beginning. Oh man. See, that's 11 damage, not enough to kill him. What is this? Guys, I think we lose this run. This is a tough one. Okay, at least we do a little bit. All these little shivs are not the answer, though, I'll tell you that. The buff shivs are pretty bad. Weaken you. We have none of those infections in our hands for once. We can fully block this. And let's give you poison. We gotta kill him on this turn, I'll tell you that. There we go. Okay, we get a strength potion, a bag of preparation. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. We need something that gives us more energy. If we can get the shiv, that might be worth it. Let's get here. We have no option but to rest. It gets us only up to 32. Not a great start. This has been a challenge all the way. Hello, Mr. Shopkeeper. I'm in desperate need of good things. This is on sale. At the start of each of your turn, add 1 shiv to your hand. We kind of are building a little bit of a shiv deck on accident. Gain an energy, draw 2 cards. Absolutely need that. Okay. This turn, your next card is played in extra time. Oh, that's a potion. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. We have 156. Whenever you draw a card this turn, apply 3 damage. Let's give this a go. All right. I don't know. This is not playing. We cannot do another elite. I'll tell you that. I would love to, but not with 37 health. I don't even know if we make it out of the first boss battle. Okay, get the energy. That's big. Shivs deal an additional 4 damage. Do we have a lot of Shiv cards? We do. We didn't get them all because our hand was too full. That's unfortunate. I should have played this. I'm playing too fast now. Okay, so now he's only dealing 8 damage. What is this he has? Accuracy. Okay, we have accuracy, but that goes... Oh, look, that's for 4 turns. That's pretty sick. Okay. I think we add the poison. Get some blocks in there. Can we do 21 damage? We can't. So let's just fully block his attack. And then what is this? He's applying afflictions. Okay. Tangled. What does Tangled do? Attacks cost an additional energy this turn. Well, we get a free thing here. Oh, no. It's costing money. We can kill him. Oh, he better die. Yep, we got him. Okay. Good fight for us. At the end of your turn, retain up to 1 card. Gain block equal to the amount of poison. We don't really have poisons. And I think we risked a smith. I mean, our options are not very good right now. Let's try and sync up with a little bit more poison. So we really need to play a poison hand on the next. Oh, multiple people. This is kind of our worst thing. This card's useless, I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought it'd be better. Let's get the free block. We're going to use this for sure. That gets us 9 block. And let's apply poison to you. Oh, it gave us frail regardless. Okay, so now a lot of damage. What is that? That's 15 and 19 damage. Let's try and focus on you, I suppose. Painful turn here. And weak. God, the statuses are killing us. All right, you're dealing 8. You're dealing 9. Weak to you. Get more shivs. Get shivs. Let's get strength on this turn. Okay, this is a little bit of a bad play, but getting rid of damage, I think, is the... Yeah, getting him out of there was the better thing. Now we take 1 damage. We just play the long-term defensive game. Okay, he's dealing 10. He's dealing 8. That's 18 damage. We're not going to be able to do enough. This hurts. Okay, we got him. That was a big win. Get the block. Now we fully blocked him regardless. I forgot about that card, the torque toughness. Oh, he's dealing 10. We have 5. That doesn't help us on this turn, unfortunately. But we do block him enough. The status effects this guy gives us are killer. Alright, let's weaken him. Now he's dealing 9 damage. Discard this strike, so we can block this, get the full damage, and then apply poison again. All right. Weakness has worn off. That's pretty good for us. Up my sleeve, absolutely. We still have accuracy as well, which means this is going to be our big damage turn. Hold on. Do we want to... Yes. Now we get more of these next turn. So this is going to be a big damage time for us. We like that. He gets strength. What's he doing? 12 damage. We get all of our shivs. Well, let's play our shivs that are free. And then let's get a little bit of block. He's going to do some damage to us, but alas... Oh, wait. No, we can block more. Now he only does 2. Okay. Good turn, good turn. We take those. Frail hurts us. Whenever you draw, that's not going to help us on this turn, but we can get 3 more block. This would get us up to 11. And we just strike him. Yeah, 1 damage. Hurts. It's all these status effects he throws on us. Makes it really hard to defeat him. Absolutely more block. He's dealing 21 damage. We take 7. We just need to beat him and get all of our health back, though. So keep that in mind. Can we deal 23 damage on this turn? Yes, we can. Watch this. Excuse me, I drew 4 cards. Do I not get poison? Well, whatever. We kill him regardless. Ooh, we got a new epoch as well. All right, block potion. That's going to be helpful. A gold card. Give us something good. Sly. Gain 1 dexterity. Gain 4 thorns. We're really not that. Whenever attack deals unblocked damage, apply 1 poison. That could be pretty sick. Discard your hand. Next turn, attacks deal double damage. I think this is a pretty big boss killer, so we'll pick that. And we make it through the first floor somehow. Somehow we make it through the first floor. Wow. I do want a merchant. I think mysteries might help us. So I think we go down this path. Yeah, let's go to the right. Oh, no, we get our bonus first. What's our bonus? Okay. If you end your turn with an unspent energy, gain 2 next turn. That's pretty nice. You may sacrifice a card ward to Paul. Every 2 sacrifice attain a relic. That might be sick. All right, we got this boy who burrows. Need to play this. Silly to drink it now, but I'm just going to drink it. All right, we take those. A little bit of poison on them. Does this still apply? Yes. Okay. If you draw a card, unfortunately, we don't draw cards. Get more poison on him. And then a shiv. All right, so he's taking 9 damage, 9 poison a turn. He's gone underground. Okay. So much damage. We got to block. I would love to play up my sleeve, but I think the better play is block. Because there's no way we're getting through all of his shield as well. Get rid of that. Play the neutralize. So now he does 17 damage. We don't take any damage, and we get another poison stack on him. Which eats through his armor. Oh, so good for us. I think we actually might kill him. No, not quite killing him on this turn. We just need to do a little bit of damage to him. So if we can get any poison on him. I played that poorly. I don't think we kill him here. So close. So freaking close. Oh, but we stunned him, so he doesn't do any damage to us. Now he's dead no matter what. We could end our turn. But we kill him. Okay. Now we can start. Blur. Gain 8 block. Block is not removed at the start of your next turn. Sacrifice. We wanted to get sacrifices going. Alright, double kind of unknowns. Stone of all time. A massive boulder sits in the middle of an abandoned courtyard. A plaque reads Stone of all time. Its presence, shape, and ornaments indicate that this courtyard was built around this stone and it was never moved from this spot. Drink and lift. Lose bottle potential. Gain 10 max HP. Lose 6 HP. Enchant an attack with Vigorous 8. The first time this card is played, it deals an additional 8 damage. I think we gotta go max HP, right? Arms. Okay, this or that. Arms suddenly jut out of a nearby hole, clutching a suspicious bag of riches and a clearly cursed relic. This or that. Gain money. Add clumsy to your deck. Obtain a random relic. Relic. What do we get? Start each combat with 1 strength. That's big. All right, let's go try and sacrifice another card. Get another relic. We're going kind of full relic at this point, I feel. All right, hold on. Weaken him. So now he does 12 damage. Get the free deflect. Are we drawing any cards? No. Yes. That's 8 poison on him. That's pretty sick. And then we can get rid of this. That was great. Get the block. Get another card. Let's discard Nightmare. And then we can fully just go after him. But let's go ahead and play this for the long term. 12 poison. Oh my goodness. A lot of poison happening here. That is great. Poison is definitely the way to go. Okay. Damage. Damage. This is a full damage turn. Oh, I thought that said 17. Since he's just buffing himself up. And now becomes, can we do 18 damage? I think so. He stole my shift card! Oh, that friggin' monster. Okay, he's dead. In the turn. Give me my card back. Thank goodness. That's like my best card, I feel like. All right. Deal 15 damage. Next 2 turns, draw 2 cards. Deal 6 damage to all enemies. If the last card you played was a skill, apply 1 weakness to all enemies. Sacrifice. What do we get? The first time you play a power, each combat gains 6 block. I'm not exactly clear on what a power is. Call me crazy. I think we swerve the shop at the beginning and we go up this path and get to this later shop. Okay. Weaken the guy is doing 15 damage. Do we have anything for drawing? Yes. Poison. These do not count as draws. Okay. That's unfortunate. We can, I think, kill this one. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, we can kill him. So he's dead. Definitely going to play that. Get that in here. Okay, so they're all getting 8 poison a turn. He's dead. So now we take 0 damage. Good first turn. Good first turn. That's a great kind of start for us. You're dazed and confused. We can't really do enough damage to kill anyone, but we can shiv you. Now you do no damage to us. Play this. This will fully block. We'll discard that block. And do we want to do more poison? Do we want to do 11 damage? I think the poison's the better turn here. Okay, so he's dead next turn. We just got to do 9 damage to this guy. Less than 9 to this guy. Too bad we don't have a lot of cards. That didn't help us. That kills him, though. Okay, kills them both. Poison is the way to go. Deal 6 damage to all enemies twice. Absolutely, we need that card. Where we run into these multiple enemies. Okay, he's doing a status down. Whenever you draw a card, apply 4 damage. Are we drawing any cards? No. Let's get block. Just kind of set up. Get ready for a little bit of poison. But we don't have anything to do that with. Unfortunate. Tender. Whenever you play a card, lose 1 strength and dex this turn. Bad time to get adrenaline, I'll tell you that. Can't wait to do damage to this guy. Accuracy. Best we could do. We're still taking a ton of damage this turn. Weaken him. Dealing 12 damage now. You know what? No, we need to play defense. Let's get rid of Nightmare. It's not going to help us on this turn. Apply poison. Deal damage. It's 14. Evet. Okay, these do nothing. Apply more poison, though. So big damage on us, but at least we kill him. It's kind of a natural killer for us, this guy. But poison's really kind of the way to go. Keep saying that. Gain 5 regen. Regen heals HP at the end of your turn. You might need to use that right away. Deals 8 damage. Apply 4 poison. Poison. We gotta rest. We gotta rest. Give us the health back. Give me a treasure. What do we get? A pair. Upon pickup, raise your max HP by 10. It would be nice if we were anywhere close to our max HP. We'll skip this first shop and go for fights. He's dealing 16 damage. Weaken him. Now he's dealing... Negates 1 debuff. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. That's 16. Now we have one more card to play. That's 11 damage. That's 14. So we might as well do the 14, because that goes to everybody. If we could have played that with Envenom, it would have been nice, but we just didn't have the money. Really need to be cautious about our health here. Oh, gosh, he's giving us daze cards. Those are really bad. Okay, poison. Give me a little bit of attack. All right, we take a lot of damage, but we need to get rid of at least one of these guys. Otherwise, these days are going to really start to kill us. See the days. And ouch. Hold on. Play this. Now we do a lot of poison. Not worth it to take 16 damage, though. I got a little greedy. All right, Cure All. Gain a energy, draw 2 cards. Save that for a boss battle. Deal 10 damage if fatal, gain an additional card reward. What is a skill is the question I have. All right, finally just one guy. 123 damage. Apply weakness, or just deal the damage, honestly. Play this for the long term. We don't have, unfortunately, a lot of attacks in our hands. We could gain 10. Yeah. I think that's a pretty sick lead up to a good defense. Ooh, you summon someone with 21 health. Can deal 8 damage to you and then hit you twice. All right, so this is a perpetual, and he strengthens that guy. 19 damage. Ouch. Get the block. It's 14 damage. There. At least we block all the damage. I think we do this to get rid of you. We're short. Oh my god. Dang, man. This is just like a regular fight, too. I don't even think this is like an elite. It's gonna hurt. Ooh. At least you're out of it. Apply more poison. Can we deal enough to kill you? No, but we can at least weaken you. I think we're dead. We can't do anything here. Yeah, we're dead. Oh, no. Oh, man. See, but this is what I kind of like about this game, is it plays so much, each character plays so much differently than the other. Each of them having a different deck is a lot of fun. But we've learned some valuable lessons from this guy. Poison is the way to go, apparently. Let's see what discoveries we got. I think we might have unlocked a new character. Let's check out here. We get Chapter 4. The clouds churn maliciously at the capital, trembles beneath the storm so violent that none dare to leave their homes. 12 days later, the rain stops, the clouds remain, but the flames have gone out. Spire opens its door once more. We get new potion types. Beetlejuice, enemies attack 30% less damage for the next 4 turns. Gain a ritual, gain strength at the end of your turn. Choose a card from your draw pile and add it to your hand. This could be nice. Alright, what is this? His Majesty, yeah. What do we actually get out of it? I don't need to read all that. The Regent has arrived. His Majesty now embarks upon the Spire onwards. Oh, I think that's a playable character. And then our last one, Bigger Prey. Cards unlocked. Apply 7 damage and retain. If the enemy has poison, apply 9 poison. That's a good one. Poison is triggered an additional 1 time. Those are all great cards. Alrighty, but that's going to do it for today. So as we do start to wrap things up, just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed Slay Spire, leave a like. But if you're new around here, subscribe for more. But for now, boys, I'll see you in the next one.